16 right now, and September marks National Preparedness Month, which is a great time to think over how prepared your family is in case of a natural disaster.
And of course, one of the big natural disasters that's always been on our horizon is the big Cascadia earthquake. That's the big one that they talk about, the Cascadia subduction zone earthquake that experts say is due for our region any time, really. And joining us to help kind of get us eased up about this, or get our minds at ease a little bit about this, is Marilyn Bishop, the founder of Cascadia Quake Kits. Marilyn, good morning. And last time that I talked to you, since the last time I have talked to you, we've got several gallons of water stored in the basement, a couple of I got a bunch of Spam in the basement too. So I'm doing my own bit to be ready for whenever this happens here.
I'm so glad to hear that, Cor.
It'd be Spam and water at our house. I don't know which is more painful, the earthquake or the Spam and the water there. I don't know. Tell us just a little bit first, Marilyn, how COVID-19 is teaching us to be ready for crises and disasters.
Well, I think we can all agree that COVID-19 caught us by surprise. We heard in the news that it was over in Asia, and then it seems like before we know it, it was here, and we were all expected to shelter in place. So I think one of the things that COVID has reminded people of is that disasters can happen at any time, and the importance of being prepared ahead of time is critical. I mean, we saw the kind of silly toilet paper shortages, or hand sanitizer, which is more serious, which is a reminder that we need to have things ahead of time. And a Cascadia earthquake is a no-notice event. So what you have at the time of the earthquake is what you will have for the foreseeable future. So it's critical to prepare.
Talk to us a little bit more about what you should have and about these kits that that maybe most of us should think of putting in our homes.
Yes, the Oregon Office of Emergency Management, state, local governments all recommend that we be 2 weeks ready, which means having 2 weeks of supplies to be able to really, it's about bridging the gap until relief gets here. It doesn't mean that everything's going to be better in 2 weeks. It just means that we need to be able to be pretty self-reliant, taking care of ourselves and helping our neighbors during that 2 weeks. So the kits that I provide are based on the specific recommendations that come from Oregon and Washington emergency managers to try to make it easy for people, because many people get totally overwhelmed by the process, and so that it stops them in their tracks. So my customers appreciate the fact that the research has been done for them, the product testing's been done, and they can just know that they have what's recommended.
You've made this as simple as just ordering something online, and you deliver the goods, essentially, correct?
We do. Some people opt for delivery. We have free Portland pickup. We ship. So it is really easy for people.
Yeah, that's
the goal.
Yeah, that's so nice, because I will admit, I'm that one person that's like, I already have a grocery list. That's the last thing I want to think of. I'll do it next time. And then so it's nice to just already have it all prepared, nice and ready to go.
Right.
Yes.
What inspired you to start this business?
Well, kind of what I mentioned, that I took the Cascadia earthquake really seriously, and I wanted to prepare myself and my family, and I found the process to be pretty overwhelming. We in the Pacific Northwest kind of have it tough in that, I mean, we're lucky we live in an amazing place, but most people around the country it's suggested to prepare for 3 days. Whereas we who live in the Cascadia subduction zone, the recommendation is 2 weeks. So bringing it up to 2 weeks makes it even all the more difficult to prepare. And I saw that people needed help. I saw myself get stalled out a few times, and knew that there needed to be an easier solution for people to prepare, because it's not just about protecting your individual family. It's also, we know that the more people who are prepared in our region, the quicker the bounce back will be, and the recovery effort will be so much shorter. So it's a personal gain, but it's also a gain for society at large.
Yeah, and super important to always be prepared. And real quickly before we go, can you mention the 3 steps to preparedness if we've got a little bit of time?
Absolutely. So this is I like to break it down into kind of like a three-legged stool. The first is creating an emergency plan for your family, and that involves an out-of-area contact. It involves meeting places and a way to reunify. This is an example of our template. People can download it on our website. And so the plan is number one. The second is having the 2 weeks of supplies that I talked about, because we're not going to have water, electricity, telephones, roads for at least a month. And then the third part is really an important part, which is community. We're going to be helping our neighbors out. They're going to be helping us. Over 90% of people are rescued by neighbors rather than first responders after a natural disaster. So saying hello to people, having a potluck, obviously it's difficult now with COVID, but knowing who your neighbors are, making a list, those are all important connections to have.
All right, Marilyn, thank you very much for joining us this morning on Labor Day there. That's some great advice. And again, this is not a when, if this is going to happen. It's kind of a when this is going to happen, and we all got to pay attention to this. Thanks very much this morning. We'll see you down the line.